Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good evening for the lecturer and our friend. My name is Muhammad Razali bin Sulamat. For the subtopic, first subtopic, I will present for the all members is for first subtopic is introduction. First, the definition of transportation. Transportation is the movement of humans, animals, and goods from one location to another. Second, types of transportation include air, land, rail and road, water, cable, pipeline, and space. The element of transportation. The first infrastructure is the fixed installation that allow a vehicle to operate. It consists of a roadway, a terminal, and facilities for parking and maintenance. Element is a vehicle is a non-living device that is used to move people and goods. Like the infrastructure, the vehicle moves along with the cargo and riders. Third element is private transport is only subject to the owner of the vehicle, who operates the vehicle themselves. For public transport and freight transport, operations are done through private enterprise or by government. And then function of transportation. First, passengers transport or travel is divided into public and private transport. Public transport is a scheduled services on fixed routes, while private is a vehicle that provide ad hoc services at the rider's desire. The second function is an ambulance is a vehicle used to transport people from or between places of treatment, and in some instances will also provide out of hospital medical care to the patient. Freight transport or shipping is a key in the value chain in manufacturing, which increase specialization and globalization. Production is being located further away from consumption, rapidly increasing the demand for transport. For the working, why I choose the private transport? To make from home to work location, and private to price for privacy movement. Low maintenance for motorcycle under 250cc. The kind of motorcycle I have is Honda C70. Then save budget and high impact. For the public transport, alternative transport during have a breakdown. The private transport, Grab car and taxi is another alternative transport. Fast movement compared to the townhouse. For the next presentation, I will pass to my another member, Mr. Sajwan. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good evening for lecturer and all my friends. My name is Jamaluddin bin Senin, number metric 276262. My past is studying in campus and conclusion. Studying in campus, there's no doubt that higher education is a powerful road to success. But what happens when the road is filled with pothole, impossible distance, broken down bicycle, a lack of public transportation, and other roadblocks? Many students have no problem getting into the school, but they do have problem with getting there literally. That's why it's so important to make sure each student has some reliable way of getting to where they need to be. This guide examining the often overlooked problem of transportation boost for students, as well as the solution that just might help make the road to higher education a bit easier to travel. Most people like having the freedom of a car. It's made everything accessible. However, much like having a car in Malaysia, Having a car on campus can be challenging. Many campus do not have adequate parking for all the students, so driving to class can be a bit dizzy. Um, Most students living on campus don't need a car anyway, and here is a list of alternatives to getting around without your own. Firstly, bird ride with a friend. This this is a good this is useful if you want to go out to the movie or shopping, grocery shopping. Someone you know likely has a car on campus. I would recommend asking to them to take you somewhere rather than borrow the car. But that depends on how well you know them. Always make sure to offer something in return, such as gas or food. Having a car on campus is commodity, and you want to be sure to show your appreciation. Check with campus of transit or public transit. Some campuses are large enough that they have their own bus route. Figure out where those stop and what time the bus will be there. Keep in mind you want to get to the shop early. It's no fun to catch after a bus. If you using the surrounding city public transportation, check into year-long bus or train passes. They are often to be less expensive than having to pay for parking and gas. Plus, if you work off campus somewhere, you can see if the stop are close to your workplace. Thirdly, bring your bike. Biking is a good alternative. Almost anywhere you go is a green option to if the end is much faster than walking. Take care to research any bike law in your school, city or state has, whether helmet or light are required if you have to bike on the street of the sidewalk. The other thing I cannot stress enough is this. If you want to continue biking, make sure you lock everything down with a study lock. Chain your wheel to the frame, lock your bike as close to the rack as possible, and invest is in a seat list, or if you can take your bike inside. Or scooter. I have seen people riding their scooter around campus in a place where no one to walk, but no one want to pay for bringing a car. You do wherever it takes. That include breaking out the scooter you had 6 years ago. Scooters can become compact and easy to carry into the class. Conclusion: Transport is an important part of the nation's economy. It has progressed at a rapid pace, and today there is a wide variety of modes of transport by land, water, and air. Public transport still remains the primary mode of transport most of the population. Despite improvement, several aspects of transport still living with problem due to update infrastructure and growing population, and demand for transportation infrastructure and service has been rising by around 10% a year. It's quite often to think that how rapidly we had advanced for slow bullock cart to high-speed bullet train.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Shazami Azhar. Number metric 276576. Now my turn. I will tell about travel. Travel got by plane. Firstly, by plane. Travel with is often faster when travelling in large distance, such as between continents. The difference is between a day in transit versus flying several weeks and other way safer than other transportation. But it can be more expensive, and generally dealing with security and baggage issue that traveller by bus and train might have to face. Ticket buying. Purchasing a line ticket can involve in fare, classes, date restriction, and price option. Two travelers sitting in one another on plane almost always paid different fare. So finding the best price is challenge. By train, travel by rail invoke a past era. We track winding through mountain and forest, comfort with dining, cars and sleeper cabin, and got option with or within or within air conditioner also. By boat, a less crowded and cheaper alternative crossing ocean or sea, not using a plane or commercial cruise ship or ferries. By road, automobile travel. In such countries such as United States of America, a car is nearly indispensable tool for travel. Car allow flexibility in destination planning, require maintenance, insurance and permit. Ride sharing. Ride sharing or carpool of car journey so a driver not travel alone in car. Cycling. Cycling trip can range from days trip to adventure that lasts for months, with cyclists using manpower to travel. Bus travel. Taking a bus in comfortable and eco-friendly mode of transportation. Chapter 4. Hobbies. Camping. Using a car got plenty reason to enjoy nature as like better environment. No need to worry about breakdown, car limits. Our view of wildlife got experience in through camping. Dealing with parking is pain, but you will enjoy it. Fishing. Fishing can be done on the edge, in the middle, lake, sea, river, water, with a lush of fishing. Different areas got different types of transport, such as small boat for middle lake, sea or river. For ocean, is using a larger boat. For commercial fishing, it's using such as a cruise or bigger ship. That's all. Thank you. I will pass to my friend. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.